It all started about a week before Christmas. I'm 24 years old, and for as long as I can remember, Christmas has always been a family thing. The decorations, the food, the laughter. It was one of those rare times of the year when I could count on everyone being together. We weren't a perfect family, not by a long shot. There was always some underlying tension, some unspoken drama, but nothing so big that it would make me think I'd ever be excluded. That's why, as the holidays approached, I was actually excited. I had already bought gifts, planned my outfit for Christmas dinner, and was looking forward to the traditions we'd kept alive since I was a kid. But then, the day before Christmas Eve, I got a text from my mom, Karen. Her message was short, almost casual. "Hey, sorry, we're going to have to cancel dinner tomorrow. Some last-minute changes. We'll do it next year. Okay? Love you." I stared at the text for a while, reading it over and over. Cancel dinner? Just like that? Sure, I was disappointed, but I tried not to overthink it. I told myself maybe something came up. Maybe money was tight, maybe someone got sick, or maybe it was just too stressful this year. Things happen, right? So I shrugged it off. I didn't argue, didn't ask too many questions. I told her, "Okay, no worries, maybe next year." And I tried to move on. But the universe wasn't done with me. The next day, while everyone else was getting cozy with their families, I went out to run some errands. I didn't want to sit at home moping. I figured I'd treat myself to a coffee, maybe pick up a small gift for myself, because why not? When I got home and finally sat down, I noticed my phone buzzing nonstop with notifications. I assumed it was just group chats or random holiday memes. But when I opened Facebook, my heart dropped. My Aunt Marjorie, who isn't exactly the best with social media, had gone on a posting spree. Dozens of photos filled my feed, and every single one told the story I wasn't supposed to see. There they were, my entire family. My mom, my sister, my cousins, my uncles, aunts, even some distant relatives I barely recognized. All gathered around the dinner table, plates full of food, glasses raised in toasts. They were smiling, laughing, hugging, exchanging gifts. Exactly what I thought I'd be missing this year. Everyone was there. Everyone except me. As I scrolled through the pictures, my chest tightened. One photo after another, captioned with things like, "Best Christmas ever," or "So grateful for family." And right in the middle of it all was my mom, grinning from ear to ear, like she hadn't just lied to me. I felt like the air had been knocked out of me. Then, almost as if she knew what I had just seen, my mom texted me again, "Hey honey, sorry about Christmas. We'll do something next year, I promise. Love you." That was the moment it sank in. This wasn't some mistake. It wasn't an accident. They hadn't forgotten to invite me. They had deliberately excluded me. My mom's last-minute change was nothing but a cover-up. The betrayal cut deeper than I can explain. When my mom finally called me later, her voice was soft, almost sugary. "I know you must be upset, but this was really for the best. You've been so busy with work, I didn't want to stress you out. We'll make it up next year." Her words stung. It wasn't just a lie, it was manipulation. She was trying to make me feel guilty, like she had done this for me. But deep down, I knew the truth. This wasn't about my stress. This was about them not wanting me there. Something inside me snapped. I thought back to all the years I had bent over backwards for this family. I had kept the peace when others fought, swallowed my feelings when I was hurt, played along with the perfect family act even when it broke me inside. I was always the one who let things slide. But not this time. This time I wasn't going to stay quiet. At first I took small steps. I unfollowed every single one of them on social media. But then, I opened Aunt Marjorie's album again, screenshotted every single photo, and crafted a post of my own. My caption was sharp, sarcastic, and just bitter enough to make a point. So apparently Christmas was canceled at my house this year, or at least that's what I was told. Funny, because my family's definition of canceled looks a lot like everyone having dinner without me. Best Christmas ever, right? I tagged every single one of them, not just on Facebook but on Instagram too. The reaction was instant. My phone lit up like fireworks on New Year's Eve. Calls, texts, messages from my mom, my cousin Samantha, even my aunt. Suddenly, I was the problem. Why are you causing drama? Why would you embarrass us like this? You're making a big deal out of nothing. But I wasn't playing their game anymore. I sent one reply, short and cutting. Funny. I thought I was family too. Guess not. And then I went silent. The family group chat exploded. My Uncle David lectured me about respect and keeping things private. My mom accused me of ruining Christmas. Classic guilt tripping. Making me out to be the villain instead of owning what they did. But I didn't budge. Eventually, my mom's tone changed. She went from scolding to begging. Please, let's just talk. You're my daughter. I love you. Don't push us away. For a split second, I almost caved. She's my mom after all. A part of me still craved her love, her approval. But then I remembered all the other times I'd been ignored, overlooked, made to feel small. I remembered how often I had been guilt-tripped into silence. This wasn't just about Christmas dinner. This was about a lifetime of being treated as less. So I doubled down. When my mom posted some dramatic Facebook status about needing to come together as a family, I saved it, screenshotted it, along with every fake, supportive comment her friends left. And then I posted it back, tagging her again, exposing the hypocrisy. That's when she snapped. Her next text wasn't sweet. It wasn't pleading. It was ice cold. Don't expect to be part of family events moving forward. You've made your choice. And she was right. I had made my choice. For the first time in my life, I chose myself. The days that followed were chaos. Some relatives called to support me, whispering that they'd noticed how unfairly I was treated too. Others scolded me for airing dirty laundry. Many stayed quiet, too afraid to pick a side. But the truth was out, and there was no taking it back. The most surprising message came from my cousin Jessica, the so-called golden child. She was always the one praised, the one put on a pedestal, the one I thought would never understand me. But she reached out privately. Her message was simple but powerful. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. You don't deserve this. If you ever need family, you've got me. That was the moment I realized something important. I didn't need the rest of them. So I blocked my mom. I blocked my sister. I cut off every toxic tie. And for the first time ever, I felt free. It's been a year now. And honestly, it was the best decision I've ever made.
I've traveled.
Made new friends. Built a life that belongs to me, not to the expectations of people who never valued me. No guilt. No drama. No fake perfect family photos. And the irony? Without me around, their so-called perfect family has started to crumble. My mom and sister had a huge falling out. Extended relatives don't trust them anymore. Their golden image is shattered. Meanwhile, I'm finally happy. This Christmas, I'm spending it with people who actually want me around. People who see me, value me, love me for who I am. And this time, when I say it's the best Christmas ever, I really mean it. If you've ever felt excluded by the people who should have loved you the most, share your story in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more powerful stories like this.